Hey Moto Next Hub A-roll cameras. Today we're taking a close look at Suzuki's fresh midweight crossover, the 2026 SV-7GX. Think of it as the SV650's next act at the same beloved 98° V-twin DNA, dressed for longer days, more weather, and a wider range of roads. Let's dive into what makes it tick, where it shines, and who it's made for. Start with the heart. Suzuki carried over the 645cc 98° V-twin but tuned it for this crossover role. Output is quoted at about 73 PS at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 64 Nm at 6,800 revolutions per minute. A familiar, tractable power, but retuned for smoother mid-range punch and Euro 5+ compliance. That means friendly throttle manners for city traffic, enough urge for spirited canyon runs, and predictable behavior when you're loaded up for a weekend. On performance tech, Suzuki didn't leave the SV-7GX in the past. The bike gains ride-by-wire throttle, a quickshifter for clutchless up and down shifts, a selectable drive mode system and multi-level traction control, all tidy modern tools that let you tailor the bike's personality on the fly. The 6-speed gearbox and those electronics make the SV-7GX feel more composed on longer runs than a naked SV ever did. Chassis and ergonomics are where the crossover identity shows most. Suzuki set the seat at a relatively low 795mm, kept wheel sizes at 17-inch alloy rims for road bias, and fitted a Tittle, adjustable windscreen plus handguards, things that add comfort and wind protection without turning the bike into a full-on adventure machine. Weight is listed around 211 kilograms and the tank holds roughly 17.4 liters. So range is reasonable and the bike still feels manageable in traffic. That combination makes the SV-7GX an easy commuter by day and a relaxed tourer on the weekend. Design-wise, Suzuki went for crossover styling rather than a simple half-fairing conversion. You get a semi-faired nose with a projector-LED headlight assembly, a sculpted tank that nods to the bigger GSX-SGX family, exposed trellis, girder elements and a compact rear. It's purposeful rather than glamorous, practical lines, decent wind protection, and a stance that says ride farther while staying compact enough for tight roads. If you like the SV650's simplicity, this keeps that spirit but packages it for more comfort and luggage potential. Cockpit and comfort features are surprisingly complete for the class. A 4.2-inch TFT display with Bluetooth smartphone connectivity through Suzuki's Ride Connect Plus system, USB-C charging, LED lighting all round, and a 3-position manual screen. The screen and handguard combo noticeably changed daily usability, less buffeting at highway speeds and more usable day-to-day comfort. For riders who mix city commuting and occasional touring, these small conveniences add up. Brakes and suspension. The SV-7GX uses a conventional telescopic front fork and a rear monoshock with adjustable preload. Not exotic, but sensible and serviceable. Front twin discs and a single rear disc give confident stopping power for the weight and power level. Factory tire fitment. Pirelli Angel GT2 on many region spec sheets adds a road-focused grip profile that suits the bike's crossover remit. Unique selling points. Where the SV-7GX separates itself, it's essentially a modern SV-650 reborn for riders who wanted the V-twin's character but needed more comfort, tech and touring capability straight from the shop. The combination of approachable power, modern rider aids, quickshifter, drive modes, traction control, and a purposeful, semi-faired package is rare in the mid-650 segment. It slots between pure nakeds and full sport tourers at a sweet spot for mixed-use riders who value versatility over outright performance. Price and availability. Suzuki's global materials and multiple press reports point to a European price in the region of $8,000 and sales rolling out from 2026. Availability staggered by market. U.S. pricing hasn't been officially announced yet, with Suzuki indicating first SV-7GX arrivals expected mid-2026 in some regions. So expect local on-the-road pricing to vary and dealers to add options or accessories. If you're watching for a US MSRP, keep an eye on Suzuki's regional sites and local dealers. Who should buy it? If you're a commuter who wants weekend range, a returning rider who wants a friendly V-twin with modern aids, or someone who liked the SV650 but wished it had a bit more touring comfort and tech, the SV-7GX is a compelling choice. If you're after full off-road shops or sport bike peak power, look elsewhere. But for everyday versatility, it's very sensible. Final thoughts for Moto Next Hub viewers. Suzuki took a familiar, much-loved engine and built a practical, modern bike around it. The SV-7GX isn't revolutionary, it's evolutionary, and that's its strength. It keeps the fun, midweight character of the SV lineage while adding the usability many riders have been asking for: wind protection, electronics, luggage friendliness, and a digestible power band. If the A-Negation 8K ballpark holds and regional trims are sensible, Suzuki has a winner for riders who want one bike that does most things very well. That's it for this first look. If you want a follow-up, we can do a road test, luggage and touring setup, or a spec comparison with the Yamaha Tracer 7 and other rivals. Hit like, subscribe to Moto Next Hub, and tell us in the comments, what would you load on an SV-7GX for a weekend escape?